hopefully the stream health will be decent. Or no. Check here. So far, no drop frames. Okay. Let's close Spotify. We'll get something else. Just seeing everything, you know. Then I'll. No, it's just. Okay, it automatically closed Spotify. Thank God. I have Discord open for my own reasons. Yeah. Okay, Pokemon Gen 5 remixes. Like, hopefully there's a playlist. Don't want official music. Is there any playlist? I don't want that. Also, if anyone's joining, hi. Oh, recheck. No, let's see here. Okay, okay. I like how. Wait. What the wait, hold up. Let me go back to the editor. Properties. Stop changing it. Bad OBS. Bad. Hopefully, check back. Don't know how bad it's lagging. Don't know how bad it is. Changing it. Okay. We're good. Wait, let me see the Generation 5 remixes. There's only 6 songs on there? That's not gonna carry the whole stream. I don't want the official. That could work. Pokemon Gen. Fine. Give me some playlist here. I'll go to Spotify. No. 6. Okay. We got one with 40 songs on here. That'll carry us through here. Okay, I'm gonna start. God, the quality. Let's start like. advertise that, and then we'll get started. Sorry if this is taking too long. But yeah. Also, let me get a like this bit. What happens? Oh no, it's skipping frames. Okay. Oh god, why do I have this turned on? No, I don't want DeviantArt Eclipse. Give me back. Okay, we killed the demon. We killed a demon. Oh no. I just want to advertise. If no one comes, that's okay. Besides, we get this. The soundtrack to this game is good. My gun. So not DeviantArt. That is. Now I'll get a Twitter equivalent. Curious, it's basically Mara underscore Amy, or just Amy Mara. Like I have another one, but that's more like just for posting. Oh god, no! I just saw that! Dang it, I forgot about that. Okay. Okay, so, if anyone is watching this, if anyone even wants to bother, Arby's made like a waifu, like a full-on waifu called Arby's, and they were like, oh, draw her in your own style. And then and then of course, I think, I haven't actually bothered to see it. I don't want to look at the replies, but I think that people did draw pornography. At least from what I can tell. Because also the bad thing is the Arby's waifu playlist work. Thank you. God. Oh god. Ugh. But yeah. Pretty much what happened was Arby's made a Arby's waifu that was that looked like a lolly. And what I'm presuming is people might have drawn pornography. I don't know if people actually did. I am not going to those replies. They are going to be very hard to stomach. And I do not want that. Especially after some of the other stuff I've seen in the past month. So no, I'm not having any of that. And then, come on, yes. God, this is the problem with using like official playlists. Like actual playlists on YouTube. It's just, like I would play Spotify, but I'm worried about my CPU and stuff. So yeah. in a tiny circle around here. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah. But someone replied in the comments. Everyone in the it's just a drawing, which should not be applied to that. Since again, the Arby's character looks like a lolly, and yeah, I am not into lolicon at all. I think lolicon is bad. I think it could have bad effects on a person. And also for the people who just use the murder excuse. Most of the time when murderers have played in those kinds of things, like straight up murder, it's not seen as a good thing since it's usually depicted by bad people. Or, you know, the people who are being murdered are really bad people who've done terrible things. Of course, with the last part, you could say that it could cause and stuff, but that's a completely other argument. Anyways, let's get back to the Arby's thing. Arby's then reply with this, or something like that. But yeah, Arby's. And also, Arby's even made up that one excuse I hate where it's like, oh, she's 40. 40 or something. And it's completely okay, but people are into the pornography because of the shape of her. Like, that's ultimately why people like lolicon, is for, like, the shape of the body being childlike. Because it's mostly aimed for people who like child porn. Yeah, I did go into a deep rant. But that just had to be said. I don't know if anyone... Probably not. But we're doing this for fun. And hey, I just want to draw Renuiclus. It's a baby! Well, technically it literally is a baby, but... you know what I mean? A slight bit. There we go. But yeah. And if you're wondering why I'm drawing Renuiclus, I recently fell super in love with Renuiclus. Like, I think it might be... Like... If you don't already know, Mudkip is my favorite, but Renuiclus is becoming a very close second. It's adorable! And also, like, I think its design is both cool and adorable, which are always my favorite kinds of Pokemon designs. Ones that can perfectly combine cool with cute. Because, you know, you're sort of battling with these things, so, but they're also pets, so if they get that perfect one, it's both a pet and a battle partner. Something that you would expect to put into battle. And I think Renuiclus kind of hits that spot for me, where it's adorable because just look at it, but it's also, you know, kind of looks cool because of, like, you know, certain parts. And I think they handled the sort of mitosis idea excellently. But yeah, that's my opinion. Wait, no. Where's that? Transform that layer. Okay. Where's that horizontally? You're gonna have to slightly sort of do that. Yeah, let's slightly bend this one too. Yeah, I don't know what these are supposed to be, but I like these little ear things. okay, it's just a common trope in Pokemon that I like. Where it's both like cool and a cute Pokemon, which are I just love those ones. And this one just hits that spot for me easily. He is both a baby, but it's a baby that you could actually imagine killing you. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Yeah, it's a pocket monster. I love it. Give this to me. I don't like. And I'm actually playing a bit of Pokemon White myself, and I'm planning to get this on my team. Cause I mean, come on. Like, it's actually gonna be a pretty decent member, since, you know, it'll be a nice psychic type to add to the team. Sort of rounds out my weaknesses a bit, because a decent chunk of my team is weak to fighting types, like the one I'm planning on using. Because I always like to play on my teams ahead of time. Like, I'm like, okay, I'll get this one, I'll get this one. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get these. No matter how hard they are to get. No matter what, this is what I'm sticking to. But yeah. Go. Yeah. I feel like I'm doing too close to official artwork. You know what? Why not? We're gonna make this one look like it's more hand waving. Okay. I'm gonna give it less of that anchor arm effect. Let me go back to the stream. The stream either goes from crap to not so crap. That's awful. Also, yes, there's definitely a delay in the stream. Mostly using this to try out performance mode in OBS. But yeah. Okay. Hello. I think I might have to make the canvas a bit bigger. Change? No, not to resolution. I think an extra 200 on each side will do. Okay, I gotta move everything. This is close enough. Yeah, this feels close enough. More space to kind of... Yeah, I think this will be a good arm length, maybe. Also, I think I'm getting back into a Pokemon phase that I haven't had since I was in 8th grade. Like, Gen 8 just got... Every time a new generation gets announced, I'm like, it's back into the hole! The Poke Hole! And then I'm like, must draw fan art. Must appreciate these glorious creatures. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I've been trying out some competitive teams, I'll say, on Pokemon Showdown. It's actually a lot of fun. But, how do I say this? I like making teams just for the sake of pissing people off. Like, some of them are, like, the traditional ways of pissing people off. You know, like, yes, I have done a fear team with, it didn't have a single Rattata, but, it had an Aeron. It has an Aeron, Tailo. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think it's Tailo. Pumpkaboo, Smeargle. What else? Oh yeah, a Nosepass, and my personal favorite, Cottony. I want to talk more specifically about the Cottony because, by God, that set is so stupid. Like, it is so stupid. And so much fun. That it's a set I actually highly recommend that you, in your own free time, should at least try out. I think we should maybe make the armor a little bigger. Yeah. Like, okay, here's the Cottony set in a nutshell. First off, okay, you're going to, of course, need some of the basic, you know, make sure it's level 1, and make sure it's holding a focus sash. Like, no, if you, play with, if you know about the fear strategy, that should be very obvious. But, there's something else I like to add into, that spicy tea. And that is... Okay, here's how the set works. Basically, I use Cottony. Okay, like, and I have it have the ability Prankster. I first throw out a Leech Seed, and then a substitute. From there, I can either stall and just wait for the Leech Seeds to kill it, or I can just immediately use Endeavor and have the Leech Seeds, you know, do that. Plus, the Leech Seeds will always heal me to full health, so I can just keep spamming substitutes until I run out of PP. And substitute has quite a bit of PP in it. Okay. And by God, is it fun. Like, if you're really curious, just try out the set yourself. Get a cottony and make sure it has a prankster, a focus sash, and then just give it the move set. And then, oh crap! I just scared myself. Huh? And then I think there's one other sort of thing I add onto that set. You know what? For the sake of it, I'm just gonna tell you, get out this set. Okay, I'm gonna log on to Pokemon Showdown and then just explain the set to you. Because by God. Okay. So, that one was just a general UU team I made. But, okay. Team builder. Let's go in with this. Okay. For the Cottony set, I have Encore, Endeavor, Substitute, and Leech Seed. I use the Leech Seed to, of course, get the Life Steal. And then, depending on what the opponent does, I either go for Substitute if they're using attacking moves, or if they are setting up with, say, a Sword Stance, then I just use Encore. And then the turn after I go into Substitute. And then I either use Endeavor immediately afterwards or just wait it out. Usually I just go immediately for the Endeavor. This is such a fun set. I highly recommend it to anyone. But a close second to me would be a Trick Room set, where basically you first use Trick Room, and then you can either go and then just go for Destiny Bond straight afterwards. You can also use Magic Code in case you think they're going to set up for Stealth Rocks, or try to get some Leech Seeds or Burns in there. And you gotta Protect because, well, Protect is just good. And boom, you can just get that Destiny Bond off. Also, most recommended item would be Insomnia, so you don't have to worry about stuff like Spore. I mean, don't technically have to worry about Spore, but yeah. But, also, do you want to know the ultimate way I try my most used team? Okay? First, let's go by it one by one. First off, a Gengar. It's holding Black Sludge. Its ability is Curse Body and has the moves Substitute, Disable, Shadow Ball, and Will-O-Wisp. Basically, I Substitute, and in case they want to say they use a good move, I just disable it. And then I just spam Shadow Ball and Will-O-Wisp on them. Very simple, very fun. One of my star champions is, well, a Breloom. It's holding Toxic Orb and has Toxic and Poison Heal. It has the move Spore, Substitute, Focus Punch, and Seed Bomb. I put them to sleep, then I Substitute and just spam Focus Punch unless they're Ghost type, in which case I just use Seed Bomb. I mean, I could always go into that Gengar, but it's a bit of a risk. But it's a fun set. Klefki. I just use the standard Swagger Fall Play set. I know it got nerfed. It's just fun. No, plus I have Thunder Wave and Substitute just to make people angry. Because I love angering people. Next up is Barbara, my Smeargle, which it's a typical Smeargle, kind of meant for just setting up some stuff in the early match. I have Spore, Stealth Rock, Sticky Web, and Destiny Bond on it, and the ability is on tempo. I'm thinking about switching it for Moody, but I don't think it's worth it. Next up is my Thunderous. This one's actually based on a build I found from a YouTuber that inspired me to make this. So it has Bright Powder, its ability is Prankster, and it has Double Team, Thunderbolt, Thunderwave, and Swagger. Pretty much it's meant to make sure you never get hit. Ever. And then you just spam Thunderbolt. And yeah, and then finally, there's my Clefable, which I build as a tank. 252 in defense and special defense with a bit of an HP. It's got leftovers, which it's only one of 2 Pokemon with that. Whatever. Its ability is Magic Guard, which oh god. And then I have Cosmic Power, Moonlight, Stored Power, and Minimize. Basically, I keep on spamming Cosmic Power and Minimize until I have max and everything, and then I just use Stored Power. It does require a lot more setup than the other ones, even the Thunderous, but the payoff you can get from that is so good. Also, one of the best ways I could sort of swept the team was there was just a Dragonite who was using Outrage, and I knew what I had to do, so I switched to my Clefable to set up, and they did not switch out their Dragonite. And so I was able to just sweep their entire team clean. Boy, it was just mwah. But yeah, let's get back to drawing. And hey, if anyone's watching and wants to steal those sets, you can. I like using more fun sets on Pokemon Showdown. Because, like, you can use the competitively viable ones, and if you find that fun, that's okay, you know? If you're more into, like, tier lists and competitive and stuff like that, you know, go do you. I'm not into that stuff, but you know, that's just me. But as for me, absolutely adore just using the dumbest teams possible that are only meant to make people angry. And I actually managed to get someone saying, I hate you for using that team, mostly due to my Breloom. Which it's helped me so many times. Like, that's one of my favorite Pokemon to use in that set, and most of the time, I will immediately just go into that Breloom. Unless they have grass type up on field, in case that strategy does not work with grass types. At all. And it's just a really fun set. And I think that's kind of what I like. Just sets that are really fun. You know? Like, could you do a lot better? Yeah. Is this good? Hell no. Do I like to? Is it fun? Fuck yeah. Like, that's the point of those sets. I don't play them just because, you know, they're amazing, but rather just because I like playing them. You know, just fun sets. Also, yeah, soon I'm going to try to actually make a serious team. It'll just be the generic OU stuff. The hardest part is, of course, making sure I have a rapid spinner. Because, you know, with Volcarona, you kind of need a rapid spinner. Other than that, though, yeah, that's what I like. My favorite part is just going to be yeah. Like, so far I have an idea of, like, you know, having a Volcarona because I love Volcarona as well. That's another one of the best Pokemon from Gen 5, which I think has the best designs out of all the Pokemon generations in my eyes. Like, many people will argue no, but I say yeah. I think they got really clever with them for the ones that are kind of homages to Gen 1. I think that a lot of them are just better than the original designs. And I kind of prefer the feel. Just the look of a lot of the Gen 5 Pokemon. I know some people are like, Gen 5 is shite. I'm like, I thought it was good. Is it perfect? No. Was it bad? No. I think it was really good. Yeah. Controversial opinions. Yeah, that's personally what I just think. You're allowed to agree and disagree with me, of course. I don't think you should ever be forced to agree with someone else's opinion. I think if you have an opinion... Hello, Sickabee! I didn't notice until now. I'm sorry. A lot of this is just rambling. I don't know how late this message is gonna be, but yeah. Welcome. You hear me? My music is not working. Come on. But yeah. Sorry. I blame my internet. Always blame the internet. Curse you, Spectrum. Curse you. Boom. Be pissed. Just form the layer. First. There we go. Yeah, I don't think so, actually. I blame my internet. Always blame the internet. I just made that joke before. Anyways, welcome to Hack. What was that? I am a perfectionist, so I require perfect lines. So, no. That? What was even that? Hell yeah, Gengar. My team is stupid, but I love it. It's just... Is it a good team? No. It's a fun team. Yes. Is the stream lagging? Yes, definitely. What am I even doing? Ling! Eh. Also, baby. This is a baby. Perfect. I don't care this Pokemon looks like a fetus. It's the cutest fetus I've ever seen. Boo Boo Keys! Yes. I used the Boo Boo Keys. They nerfed it, but it's fun. And this... What conversation topics can I have with myself? I like Mudkips. Like, Mudkip is my favorite. I'm also testing out Streamlabs. I'm gonna probably have to go back to OBS because the performance is better on there. Like standard OBS. Why am I going into this accent? Yeah, it's better than whenever I'm golfing and I just randomly go into a Scottish accent. I am not joking. That actually happened during PE when we were playing golf. And our PE class also had us play golf. Fetus baby child. With little bunny ears. You would not expect that to be adorable, but it is really adorable. Like, I just randomly fell in love with Renewiclus, and I'm like, and it went from a Pokemon that I thought was really good to my second favorite. Which some Pokemon just, I like them, but I don't love them, and then suddenly I'll be like, I love this thing and I must protect it. And I think that's what happened here. You know what? It's kind of oval shaped. Let's just grab this out. God, I love this tool. It's so efficient. So good for drawing circles. And you could shape it however you want. And it's really good. God, this is the main reason I use Paint to Sai, other than like the immense amount of brush customization and just how I like the line art turns out. But just, oh my God, just the quality. Just the ellipse tool. The ellipse tool is godly. I don't know if they have that in Photoshop, but I am not rich. And even then, I tried Photoshop for free. I could not understand it at all. Like, I understood some parts, but it was just confusing. And I like just the simplicity in this. No, plus it has just a clean interface. You can just guess how it works, especially if you've used other art painting programs. Happy single cell organism. Yes. Yes, it is a good boy. Or girl. Wait, does Renucleus have a gender ratio? I forgot if it did. Second favorite Pokemon doesn't even know if it has a gender ratio. Great. Wonderful. Okay. Oh no. That is not a good line. My brain juice is starting to run out. It's been running out for the last couple of years, but I think it's almost done. Brain juice. I need my brain juice. When I'm all by myself, my conversations get stupid. And no one is at this house. My mom is on a vacation trip. My brother got picked up. It's just me, my brain, and everyone in the chat, which is one other person. At the moment that this was said, because the stream is lagging, like I said. Meep. Baby, baby, baby. What was I going to say again? Oh yeah, I mentioned this in the last thing, but I like the starters for Gen 8. I think they all have nice designs, you know. Like, I don't think we should judge too hard because we don't even know what they're going to evolve to. I actually did realize eventually my theory on a Grookey becoming like a Sun Wukong type is not possible because in French, Grookey is like monkey and tempo mixed together, which means that it's probably going to have something to do with instruments. I think the most likely is that its stick is going to be like used for drumsticks, which I think could be a cool idea. Maybe they could make something gorilla inspired because I really would be interested in seeing a gorilla Pokemon. I could imagine it being like a bulky physical attacker in that case. But you know, I like those mons. I'm more into special sweepers, but you know. All that stuff. Like, stop breathing into the mic! Also, I won't be able to always check in the chat because the little scallywags. Where's that music? I'm not Let me type in the chat because that's the most efficient way to communicate. At the moment, unless my internet just decides, hey, we're just gonna be amazing now. Yeah. I don't know why the internet is so bad. I have it on performance mode. And, the more important part of this in here is that no one else is at my house, so no one else is using up the internet. What the heck? What was it? Gotta get that circle hit. And this time I'm going to resist resorting to the ellipse tool. Probably is not a good idea to have my leg just right in the way. Because I draw in bed. Because that is literally the only place I could draw on. In this entire hecking house. Also, I am allowed to say that because I'm not wearing my Kirby shirt, which says, this is a Christian shirt. Which, for the record, is the best shirt I own. Like, this is a Christian shirt. Thank you, YouTube, for finally loading up that music. I don't know if I should switch to Spotify, but yeah, thanks a lot for being this slow. Slower than worse than the stream itself. Oh, I love pianos. Nope. God, this Unwavering Heart remix is good. I love this. Yeah, this is probably the best head I can get. Hopefully it looks less uncanny once I add the arms. Like, this one, a remix has more energy, but I think that's kind of good since I like ones that kind of try to change the mood of the original and somewhat be their own piece in a way. Even though, you know, they're a remix. Okay. Be pissed. God, the weird part about this one is probably going to be definitely just doing all of the line art coloring. Baby. Yeah, this looks better without all that junk. What to think of? for it, Tris. Oh no! What you... I'm sorry! I didn't mean to! I'm sorry, Sharon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just apologize for that. Wait. I love that. Now we're gonna have to try to get the leg in there as best as we can. I think for the line art phase, like I'll actually make this, like the inside parts and the outside parts a bit separate, because otherwise, actually I've managed to do much harder than this, so I'll do it. I'll tackle it straight on. Yeah, after we're... let's, before we do that, we're gonna take this leg, and we're gonna copy-paste it. Because copy and pasting is easy for me. You sort of do. Yes. Don't wait. I'll just put the. I just found this random remix playlist before the stream started, and I'm like, yeah, let's use that. It matches what we're drawing, and we won't get a copyright strike. I hope. Like, I just want to make sure that people watch this after it's done. I want people to watch this after it's done. Anyways, let's start drawing the baby's face. This is the only time where you pretty much have to use one of the very extreme times where I've pretty much used the actual, you know, sketch line that you use for the head to tell which direction it's facing as a part of the final piece. This is one of the very few exceptions to that. And I like how it's kind of a part of the design. It helps it pop out. Bing bum bum. Fetus kitties. Yes. Yes. I don't know why I did that. You can imagine what it's like for my family to deal with can't even finish my own sentences. I blame you. I blame you, Asperger's. Curse you. Yeah. I like drawing these eyes or just the circle eyes. They're oh god. This is the... Don't delete this fetus. Or the fetus will delete you. That's just based on something random I said at school. I say a lot of random things at school. Most random being thing. If you break that window, then you're gonna have to money. I want you to quickly process that sentence and realize that I, someone who was at the time in the 8th grade, said... Curse you, internet! For making the stream delay that bad. Because I have a decent computer. It's not the best. It's got 8 RAMs a gigabyte. 8 RAMs a 8 gigabytes of RAM. There. So it's not my computer's fault. I blame Spectrum. For some reason, I prefer racing with the mouse than my art tablet that's literally right in front of me. Just feels better. Which is why I really don't like Metabang. Like, back when I couldn't really get any of the fancy programs like this one. I used Fire Alpaca, which was not really the best. People urged me to try Metabang and I didn't. I just didn't like the feel of it, and it just didn't feel right. I know that's a weird nitpick, but it just didn't feel good. Anyways, come back, you luscious ruler. We need you again. Okay, let's try to get this to be a circle again. Lower it. Oh, wait, nope, that's not the part I need it for. Okay. Beam, bam, 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 boom. Like, my internet is not that bad. Like, it can't be that bad. I probably... these arms don't look good. Wait. Okay, we'll just erase this part. Oh, let's erase both of the arms. Let's hide the ruler for now. I'll just focus on one arm at a time, and then I'll do the signature copy-paste trick. Yeah. Some of this is just artists, some of this is just Pokemon talk. Some of which I don't... It's still a cute nucleus. Yes. The nucleus is just adorable. I like Pokemon designs that are both cool and cute. Or, you know, they have sort of an idea, like one idea, and they just do it amazingly. And I think Renucleus is like a combination of the two for me. It's both cool, it both has that cool and cute thing, where, you know, it looks cute, but it looks like it could maybe kill you. You know, it's sort of a weird pseudo-fusion. And it just pulls it off well. Okay, I might have to make these lines thicker. Yeah, they're not thick enough. Alright, let's just clear those and then... No, wait. Before we do... Now... Like, yeah, let's try to get, like, a good one. Gotta push. Okay, I like that. I like that. The lines feel more consistent. Not the most consistent, but it's better than it was before. I like the idea of it, you know. Okay. Hear me out on this. I want Sobble to turn into a water psychic type. You might call me crazy, but I like that idea. Because, you know, I can imagine it maybe having water telepathy powers. Like, it can move water with its mind and maybe like form it around it or something like that. Like, I think that would be a really cool concept. Either that, or they could involve its tears in another way. Like, I actually saw one that had more of a poison type motif, which I think could work. Also, I would like a Pokemon with poisonous tears. It sounds wrong, but it feels right. Anyways, let's get this thing fingers. Wait, no. No, I had a good first finger, and then I just, hey, let's get rid of it. Also, I think to make this easier, let's do one of the things I very rarely do and actually tilt the screen. It's a rare practice of mine, but I do it whenever whenever it's kind of more, when it's incredibly useful to. And this is one of those cases. Nice, so let's set it back to default. And yeah, I think that looks good. They are cute. Yeah. Like, I don't know. With the starters, the most fun part for me is, you know, kind of the speculation over what they're going to evolve you, and especially the art that people make of what they think the final evolutions are. They are usually amazing. Like, I don't know if I should get this up, but it's like a really cool concept for what Sabo might evolve into. It's kind of more like a Swampert sort of thing mixed with slight elements of Sceptile. And I love the idea. And I want that to be the final evolution. It's kind of sad that it's fan made because I know it's never going to happen, but that's the case with a lot of fan made fake fakimons or fake evolutions, you know. A lot of them look so good. And then you realize, oh wait, this isn't going to be the final one, but sometimes the final one can't be amazing or better, because I think Primarina is better than a lot of than kind of just making it a clown. I like the more silky, I think that's how you pronounce it, silky sort of inspiration. I think that's cool how it, you know, kind of ties into that mythos. I know this isn't going to happen in this generation, but I want a Pokemon based on Native American culture. Other than Sigilith. I like Sigilith, but it's not the best. You know, like, it's good and all. But, like, there are so many cool Native American myths that I absolutely love. That's partially because, you know, me and my dad really love Native American culture. We both have a bit of Navajo blood in us. Like, not enough for us to basically say anything about Native American culture as a whole. But we just really like it. Especially the Navajo region with skinwalkers. They're just cool. They're just a cool concept in my opinion, and I think you could make something cool. Sure, it could be just another Zoroark or Ditto where, you know, it kind of turns into other Pokemon. Or maybe it has different forms based on different animals. Which I think could be a good concept. No. I mean, it's based on the UK and not anywhere in the United States, so it's probably not gonna happen. Dang it, a girl can dream. Right. Girl can dream. Oh crap. I was even there. But yeah, like, the new Pokemon generation, no, the fun part is just the speculation, the creativity from the artist, and just all of that. That's always so interesting to me. Which makes me kind of disappointed. And, like, one of my biggest disappointments in Sun and Moon was kind of how they sort of revealed everything. Like, almost everything. Not exactly everything, but most of the Pokemon were sort of revealed, which I feel like they should have held off more info. You know, I feel like it should be good to introduce, like, some Alolan forms as a concept. and stuff. I know it will eventually all of the Pokemon got revealed before the game came out, but like, I mean like on purpose. Plus, I don't like, I don't like game sort of leaks. Most of the time they end up being sort of fake, or just, you know, it's someone who wants attention, and then, you know, people are like, oh, look at this cool leak, it's definitely real, even though there's not too much evidence to sort of back it up. And then eventually it gets revealed to be false, and then it just causes arguments, and then, which is why I have the word leak muted on my Twitter timeline, because I don't want to get any leaks. I want to be surprised when I play a game. When I played Kirby Player Robobot for the first time, I did not know anything going in other than there's a cool mech suit. I knew Doctor was an ability. About it. And I think I ended up enjoying it more than I would have if I had everything spoiled to me. Which, thankfully, I didn't. Which kind of probably affected my enjoyment of Kirby Triple Deluxe a bit, because I knew a lot about the game. And yeah, especially when the True Arena was one of the easier ones for me. It wasn't as easy for me as the Return to Dreamland one. That one was the easiest. I beat it first try with Leaf. Especially when I figured out you could just dash attack and then immediately go into your Leaf Guard. And that just helped me tremendously. I did have a bit of trouble at the end because I lost my Leaf ability to the first phase of Magolor EX. Because my dingus brain decided, hey, let's see if this pile of leaves is invincible to a black hole. It wasn't, so I had the last of my HP healing items. I had only Hammer to pick from, and somehow I beat Magolor's soul without taking any damage. And that just impressed. How old was I? I think I was 13 when I did that. 13-year-old me. I was impressed by myself, and I cannot do that today. And I deserve that bragging rights. Okay. Yay, we can start coloring. The easiest part of all of my drawings. Okay. Now first off, we're gonna have to select the sort of dominant color. Also, I love Renewclus's color scheme. It appeals to me so much. Layer 5. Okay. Never forget, you gotta do this first and then get the select pen and check if any of the areas are not covered. Also, you can pretty much turn off that for now. Make sure to always do your double checks. 'Cause you never really know. It's like the baby. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Oh crap! And then these two. Get a zip in. I don't know what this nub is, but I love this nub. I don't know why. Okay, the rest should be probably don't require that much checking. Yes, 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 yes. I just love yes, it's yes, yes. Hello. Hello. Why am I flippy? Okay. To the petite. What am I saying? No. My name rebels. We're going to have to listen to them. Drawing Gen 5 Pokemon that's really cute. Yeet. I unironically say yeet. Okay. Yeah. Can't always check back on the cheat. Okay. Let's I don't know. Jellison is kind of weird with the jelly stuff, but let's rely partially on this Ken Sugimori artwork to know how to shade this thing. And maybe some other Pokemon fan art I can find. Okay. Wait, what? Oh wait, I haven't actually changed the color. I love bluish green is one of my favorite colors. It looks so good. And it's super appealing to the eye. Well, I think, like most things, when you mix it with blue, I think it looks really good. Like a light blue, baby blue is my personal favorite. Okay, then first we randomly color it, and then we get on to the actual part that's actually shading. Shading is my least favorite part. Like this sort of cell shading, I just do it because why not? No. You gotta go the whole hog. Let's check back on the chat. How did that oddly fit? know, get the deletus. Get the deletus. Happy Sil. I unironically say but you know what I say? I don't think, so long as a meme, is it meant to be harmful in any way? If you like it, that's good. If it's dead, and it wasn't meant to harm, that's good. Just because the meme is dead doesn't mean you don't have to like it or think it's funny. There are some memes that I still just love. Some people just consider dead. Hey, yes, I finally managed to get on one of your live streams. Hello. Welcome to Hick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is good. Energetic and fun. So, do you want to know a fun fact? So, one time I accidentally set my phone's number. I set my contacts for myself to be just my aunt. And I thought this wouldn't do anything. Until eventually, a bunch of people started calling me who were trying to call her. Including this one lady this morning who tried to call me about blood donation. I've never donated blood in my life. I mean, if I could, I probably would, but I don't even know what blood type I am. I don't know if I'm A, B, O, A, B, whatever. I'm sick of it. I just loved it from beginning to end. Simple in theory, but God, did it work. The greens. Oh, it's actually really close somehow. How did that happen? When did the stream just decide, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be as delayed now. I'm actually gonna work with you? God, I think I might give like a slight greenish effect to some of the insides of it. Like some of the insides of the lines, maybe? I don't know. Might be worth a shot. But yeah, the performance just went up. And I'm happy for that. I can actually interact with the chat more efficiently. Yay. Even though I'm almost done. Wait. So I'm just gonna ask, how your how your day going? You know, if it's a good day, that's great. If it's not a great day, I hope the next one is better, and that you have more good days than bad. Because it's good to have good days. Because they are good. I don't know, it just went from crap to humongo good. All these spicy colors. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. Okay. Actually, before we do anything, let's select. Yeah, let's. I don't know if I should, like, give it this color. Actually, the darker shades works better. I'll adjust the eyes. And I won't adjust the eyes. Think the eyes are good just the way they are. Straight up jealous. I'm sorry. My connection earlier was poo poo. It had a 10-minute delay. 10-minute delay. I don't know if it was the music. Yeah, I like this sort of better shade. Yeah. Yeah, I think that works better. Hmm. Let me check again. Oh, which recording software do you use? For speed paints, I like to use standard OBS, but for this stream, I'm using Streamlabs. I'm using this on performance mode, so it doesn't suck complete dong. Like, but you know, it eventually sucked dong. Okay, yeah, I like that. Let's start clipping the layers. Then we'll sort of select. Okay, canvas, trim by selection, deselect. Yeah, I like this. Donk! Want to do a try and collab? Yeah, maybe sometime in the future. Could be fun. Let's get donk. I don't know why that's funny. What is my sense of humor? Dong. Ding dong. Bink ding dong. My sense of humor is in full force. Okay. And then finally, we get that big blur. We put this on shade slash shine. Decrease that. And then this looks good. I like this. I think this turned out really well. We'll decrease it. Yeah, I think that's a good amount. Now, let's turn the background into white transparent. Export that. And then just call the file Renew Eclipse because I'm not into that random digit stuff. Because there's tons of artists who are like, type random numbers just to save, and yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Sharon, it's not your fault. I just found that really funny. I love that. I mostly blame my sense of humor for that one, though. Dumb. This is the face of a baby. Yeah. Now, as a little mini sketch, as a tiny goodbye, let me doodle myself for y'all. My lovely fursona. Because I am a furry. Pleb. Congrats on your baby. Baby Renew Eclipse. Yes. And on. Wait. Never forget that. And on that note, kids, I don't know if you can see this, but on that note, we should end on something, shouldn't we? We're ending on this cursed image I took on Halloween that I hate and love at the same time. It's a weird hate-love relationship. But on this, goodbye.